watching for Atticus.
Come in and watch before your father gets home.
In a minute, Calpurnia. Always orders me around.
You hear me, Scout?
I have to talk to Atticus. Hey, Miss Maudie.
Scout!
I'm talking to Miss Maudie. Howdy, Miss Maudie.
You smell my mimosa? It's like angel's breath.
Yes'm.
And you hear those birds? You do hear the mockingbirds.
Yes'm. When Atticus gave Jem and me air rifles, he told us never to shoot mockingbirds.
And he's right. Mockingbirds just make music. They don't tear up people's gardens, don't nest in corn cribs. They just sing their hearts out, and that's why it's a sin to kill a mockingbird.
Miss Maudie, this is an old neighborhood, ain't it?
Been here longer than the town.
No, I mean, the folks in this town are all old. Jem and me is the only children. Mrs. DuBose is close on 100, and Miss Stephanie's old too. So are you. And Atticus, he's ancient.
I'm not being wheeled around yet. Neither is Atticus.
Nearly 50. Jem asked him why he's so old, and he said he got started late.
You was never lucky. You have the benefit of your father's age. If Atticus were 30, you'd find life quite different.
I sure would. Atticus can't do anything.
Well, what would you want him to do?
Drive a dump truck for the county, run for sheriff, farm, or work in a garage or something else worth mentioning. Other fathers go hunting, play poker, and they fish.
Seems to me you'd be proud of him.
What? He works in a law office and he reads.
Hey, Scout!
The way some folks were starting to go on, you'd think he was running a still.
Scout, how come your daddy defends Negroes?
No, it's you, Walter Cunningham. Keep this up and I'll give you another whipping.
Scout's daddy defends Negroes.
You gonna take that back, boy?
You gonna make me? My folks say that Negroes ought to hang from the water tank.
I'll never speak to you again as long as I live. I hate you and I despise you and I hope you die tomorrow.
Everyone says your daddy's a disgrace.
Come back, you coward!
Everyone!
Coward!
Scout, I told you to come in and wash up before your father gets home.
And I told you, in a minute.
Your brother's already washed. Why can't you behave as well as Jem?
He's older than me and you know it. Ow, the water's too hot.
Keep scrubbing.
Even in 1935, Macomb, Alabama is already an old town, a tired old town. In the rainy weather, the streets turn to red slop. The grass grows in the sidewalk, and the courthouse sags in the square. The old mules hitched to Hoover carts flick flies in the shade. There's no hurry because there's nowhere to be. There's nothing to buy and no money to buy it with. Macomb County has recently been told that it's nothing to fear but fear itself.
A lack of money is no excuse for the Radleys to let their place go like this. They could cut the Johnson grass or rabbit tobacco. But of course, the Radleys.
According to Miss Stephanie, everybody has a streak. A drinking streak, a gambling streak, a mean streak, a funny streak.
And they certainly do. No Atkinson minds his own business. Third Merriweather is morbid. No truth is in the Dallafields. The Bulfords all walk like that. And if Miss Grace wants to sip gin out of a Lydia Pinkham bottle, it's nothing unusual. Her mother did the same. As for the Radleys...
Afternoon, ladies.
Sheriff.
Atticus, you home?
No, not yet. Afternoon, Mr. Tate.
Cal, tell him we were passing by.
You want him to call?
We'll be seeing him anyway.
Have you heard about the case?
Of course I have. We ain't talking about this right now.
Scout, go put on a new blouse.
As for the Radleys...
Do you think Boo Radley's still alive?
His name's Arthur, and of course he's alive.
How'd you know?
What a morbid question. And I know because he hasn't seen it be carried out yet.
Jim says maybe he died and they stuffed him out the chimney.
He just stays in the house. Wouldn't you want to stay in the house if you didn't want to come out?
But I want to come out.
When that boy was in his teens, he took up with some bad ones from the old Sarum. Probably arrested for drinking stump hole whiskey. They were arrested on charges of disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace, and using abusive and profane language in the hearing of a female. Boo Radley was then released to his father, where he's been there for 15 years.
And I'll also tell you what happened 15 years later.
Boo Radley was sitting in the living room cutting some scraps from the Macomb Tribune to post in a scrapbook. As his father passed by, Boo drove the scissors into his parents' leg and pulled them out, wiped them on his pants, and then resumed his activities. Boo was then 33. Mr. Radley said no Radley was going to any insane asylum, so he's been locked up there to this day. Unless Miss Maudie saw him carried out.
All my life, I've never seen him.
I saw him. It was stormy, and I woke up in the middle of the night. There he was, Boo Radley, his face like a skull, looking through my window, staring at me in my bed.
What'd you do?
She scared him away.
How?
She moved over in bed to make room for him.
You have a streak, Miss Maudie. A streak I cannot properly describe in front of a young lady.
Hey, Scout. Where are you going this time of day, Jeremy Finch? Playing hooky, I suppose. I'll just call up the principal and tell him. Oh, it's Saturday, Mrs. DuBose. I wonder if your father knows where you are. Of course he does. Miss Maudie told me you broke down her Scuppernong Arbor this morning. I'll tell your father and you'll wish you'd never seen the light of day. I haven't been near her Scuppernong Arbor. Don't you contradict me. If you aren't sent to reform school by next week, then my name's not DuBose.
Amazing Grace.
Reverend Sykes, please. You must confine your choir to the colored church.
Excuse us, Mr. DuBose. We're making a special visit to our parishioners. Miss Cal?
Did you hear about the Tom Robinson case?
I did, but I don't really think...
Hi, we're taking up a collection for Tom Robinson's wife. Do you care to contribute?
Why would I give my money to some Negro?
Why are folks taking up a collection for Tom Robinson's wife?
To tell the truth, Helen's finding it hard to find work these days.
I know Tom Robinson's done something awful, but why won't folks hire Helen?
Folks aren't anxious to have anything to do with their family.
Yes, Pa.
I told ya, stay out of town right now, you hear?
Yes, Pa.
That's Bob Eul's daughter, Mayella. Good times or bad, they live off the country in an old cabin near a Negro settlement and a garbage dump. All that Bob Eul can hold on to make himself feel better than his neighbors is that if he's scrubbed with lye soap and very hot water, his skin is white.
Why'd you stop talking? Those are just Yules.
Not surprised he stopped talking.
What did Tom Robinson do?
You mean, what do they say he did? Old Bob Eul accused him of raping his girl and got him arrested and threw him in jail.
But everyone in Maycomb knows what kind of folks the Yules are.
What's the saying?
Jim, what's rape?
Ask Atticus.
I gotta go, children. Goodbye.
Bye, Reverend. Hey,
Hey yourself, I'm Charles Baker Harris, and I can read.
So what?
So I thought you'd like to know. Folks call me Dill, and I'm staying with my Aunt Rachel.
you're sort of puny.
I'm little, but I'm old.
How old's your father?
Haven't got one.
Is he dead?
No.
Never mind, Turkdale.
If his father ain't dead, how can you say he hasn't got one? How?
Scout, the Radley place.
In a minute, Calpurnia. Always orders me around.
You hear me, Scout? According to Miss Stephanie, everybody has a streak. A drinking streak, a gambling streak, a mean streak, a funny streak.
Dyed hair was not proper back in the 19th.
Your mom was a prep.
Hey, I didn't ask. No one asked.
No.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
When are you going to sleep at?
Evie, come here.
Oh my god. Mason is currently knocking on their house because their dog won't shut up. Oh shoot. They're outside. Oh shoot. Oh god, Mason went in the house. Oh god. Run, Mason, run!
At night, I think of you. I want to be your lady, baby. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Behind the scenes.
What's up?
Hey, Spencer.
Hi. Oh no.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
This was
Spencer, what the heck?
I didn't tell you the goddamn.